Hey, Chad here with Speed Addicts, your favorite gear site and now Superstore. In today's video, we're gonna check out the all-new Airoh Spark 2 helmet. What's up, Speed Addicts fam? I know you're excited to hear all about Airoh helmets. Yes, they're new for the United States, new for Speed Addicts, and we're gonna break down the Spark 2 in just 1 second. First, subscribe to the channel. That way you're the first to know about exciting new releases like Airoh coming to the USA. There's a lot to tell you about there. And if you're gonna shop for gear online, do it at speedaddicts.com. Why? Because we really appreciate your business more than those other guys, I assure you. Make it easy. There's a link in the description below that'll take you to the complete selection of Airoh helmets, including the beautiful Spark 2 that is on the table before us today. We also sell the entire Airoh lineup, so it's all gonna ship fast, free, with the industry's best return policy, 90-day. We even pay that return shipping. What have you got to lose to try a new Airoh helmet like the Spark 2 over at speedaddicts.com? And if you're in SoCal and you like to come and touch it and feel it before you buy it, well, don't worry, we got you covered too. The new and first Speed Addicts Superstore is now open. Come shop the world's greatest helmet wall. We've got boots, gear, gloves, e-bike, e-moto, service items, all sorts of cool stuff down at Speed Addicts in the city of Orange. Okay, here we have it, the new Airoh Spark 2. And I say new, well, the whole brand's new for the United States. Now, you might have heard of Airoh, A-I-R-O-H, or as they say in Europe, I think they call it Airoh. I'm sure I botched that. Anyway, if you watch Enduro or you watch Supercross, you might see Jason Anderson sporting an Airoh for a number of years now. Or over there in hard enduro land, the Aviator was always one of the top weapons of choice. It's their off-road helmet. It's been around for a minute. Airoh was briefly available in the United States like over a decade ago, but it came and went, and we've been thirsty for some Airoh. The wait is over, folks. Now you can have it, and not only their dirt helmet, which is super popular, but they have a full line of street helmets. The one in front of us is a polycarbonate full face with an interior drop down. This helmet weighs about 3 pounds, 13 ounces, which is pretty standard for a full face with the drop down in the price range that this one's at, which is $229 to $249. The difference is solids or graphics. They always charge you for graphic application. It is a labor-intensive process. After all, they have to print the graphics and then hand lay them on here. I'd say the Spark 2 is differentiating itself in terms of the look. The look is really strong. Airoh was always known for lightweight, major ventilation, and just great styling, design, aggressive. That Aviator always just looked aggressive, and the Spark 2 is right there with you in terms of aggressiveness. We have diffusers all across the back that just look really good. The graphics are also not bad looking. The ventilation is strong, and there's a lot to tell you about this helmet that might make you consider it. You're also not going to see a lot of them initially. This is new for the United States, and so if you want something a little bit different, something out of Italy, this is an Italian brand, by the way, if I didn't already mention that. I think I did. Now, not all their helmets are made in Italy. Some of the top tier stuff still is. The other stuff is farmed out, which is pretty standard these days. AGV does the same thing. So $229, $249, polycarbonate shell, interior drop-down sun visor with great coverage, 3 pounds, 13 ounces. It is going to be DOT homologated. They're not dual labeling the helmets out of the gate. So you're not going to see that ECE, even though they are a European brand. I'm told the ECE 2206 is probably going to show up on the helmets starting in 2026, but their first year here in the States, you're just going to see the DOT. Not sure why that is or what you can infer by that, but that is what I'm being told, and that's what I'm telling you. In terms of the fit, we really like the fit of the Spark 2. It runs true to size. There's no real surprises. 2 shell sizes make up the range, extra small through 2 extra large, and you can rest assured it's going to run basically true or true to the sizing chart you're going to find at Speed Addicts for Airoh. So go by the sizing chart, and if you do have any issues when you shop online and you bought your helmet at Speed Addicts, you're going to rest assured that you can easily send it back to us. Just keep the original packaging materials and try it on in home. Once it goes on the bike, it is yours forever. Okay, let's go down our checklist here for the deep dive on the Spark 2. First, you're going to notice a snazzy looking ram air induction up on the top of the helmet. It's kind of got that Formula One look with this single vent up in the top, and we're going to use this one big switch that is easy to operate, and it feels Nice and premium, secure. Down the front, you have a rocker vent. So this thing flows air up through the top. And I like that it doesn't look like a cheese grater. In terms of design, it makes it look good. I feel like it all works together. And then in the rear, underneath these diffusers, you have passive ventilation. It's going to suck the hot air out of the helmet, making you cooler, calmer, and collected-er. Not a word. Drop down sun visor. Okay, we have sun protection here. And the great thing is that it comes down nice and low. A lot of these sun visors kind of stop short, and I'm sure that will spare some noses, but really for a lot of people, you don't get the coverage you need. Spark 2 has got you covered there with full protection. The activation is over here on the left side. It is smooth and feels sturdy, okay? 5-year warranty on Airoh products, which is great. That's way more than a lot of those other brands out of Europe. I'm not gonna name names, but a lot of them only have 1-year warranty, which is pretty weak. The face shield itself is great. It is class 1 optics here. Great eye port, excellent visibility. The face shield is sturdy with several detents, okay? We've got probably about 4 settings on the face shield. Fully locked, cracked open in a demist, up 1, 2, 3, and 4 all the way open. They are sturdy. The face shield for this price point, a helmet, I think is probably over-delivering, which I like. This is the same visor mechanism that they use on the Connor helmet. It's an easy pull trigger, and you can remove. They have the full complement of smoke, iridium, face shields, all sorts of different stuff for you to run on your Spark 2, and then they're going to include in the box a Pinlock insert to reduce or mitigate fog. So this is coming in the box for $229, which is nice. A lot of helmets kind of in this price range make you buy them separate. They're going to include that for you. Let's go ahead and flip over the Spark 2. We're going to jump inside and check out the interior here. You're going to notice that we have a couple things going on right out of the gate. Number 1, emergency quick release cheek pad system. That's what these pull tabs are. If you're ever going to remove the cheek pads, don't yank on those. That's only in a case of emergency. It tends to mess up the tabs on the inside over time. If you keep yanking on those, go ahead and just clip it out like I do in this video. And then you have a quick release chin strap, or the brand terminology here they're using is micrometric, okay, closure here. So easy to get in and out of. If you're commuting, you're in the helmet a lot, you're running around town, once you have one of these, the convenience is hard to go without. Let's see. Oh, here it is. So you get kind of this cheek, or this chin curtain, this kind of minimal chin curtain, but they give you this mesh add-on that you can put on here to get even more coverage. There you go. If you want to get a bigger chin curtain, there it is. It is in the box. The cheek pad comes out like so. We'll go ahead and remove this guy right now. There is your 3D cheek pad with a reflector on the back. We have perforations here, and we do have holes for your speaker to get through to your ear here, allow a little bit more audio to happen. There's the first cheek pad. We'll go ahead and remove the second one. This helmet has what they call two dry Cool Max cheek pads. This is their terminology for their moisture wicking material, and I like that they put this extra little flange on here. This is going to help seal out the road noise, make the helmet a little bit quieter. And now we're going to remove the whole comfort liner. So one thing that Airoh has in several of their helmets, including the Connor and the Spark 2, is a liner system that's actually supposed to reduce rotational energy, or manage rotational energy a little bit better than your standard liner. So this is kind of their solution. Whoops. That's in-house. They call it the Airoh Sliding Net, or ASN. If you look closely on this green strip, it says ASN. So you kind of have this mesh net on the back, and this is a 3D liner system that's supposed to allow slippage, okay? Think something similar, or what they're trying to accomplish might be something similar to what a company like MIPS is trying to accomplish when it comes to rotational energy. It's cool that they're including this in a street helmet, and it is the Airoh Sliding Net system. Otherwise, The liner is premium feeling, and we have a brow, kind of these fork snaps that go in, hold it up top so you don't have any temple mounted snaps there. On the back, you have a few snaps down low and then a blade system to tuck that up underneath into your EPS. Speaker pockets are ready, and comm system install is actually a breeze with something that is rare or unheard of, with a real life wire pass through the bottom of the shell. So you don't have to wrap the wires around the bottom of the shell and try to smash them in with the blade on your cheek pad. So they're just going to allow you straight pass through. So mount your Senna, your Pack-Talk without any sort of issues and without any sort of ugly wires. I like this. Instead of running some sort of integrated solution with a third party, they just made it easy to use with a universal comm system. There are also speaker pockets that you probably have already seen down inside. EPS, dual density EPS, or multi-density EPS that's ported and channeled. You notice those big cutouts. See these guys right here, lots of airflow, which is what Airoh is known for. That aviator helmet had these big windows cut in the top of it, which got it a lot of attention. It was something that was kind of unorthodox and offered exceptional ventilation. All right, that is the Airoh Spark 2, something a little bit different. If you want a brand that not all your buddies have, get on Airoh first and be an early adopter with the Spark 2, a full face helmet with a drop-down visor, a 5-year warranty. They have the ASN technology, easy comm system install, premium fit finish, all for well under $250. Did I mention it ships fast and free at Speed Addicts with the industry's best return policy? What have you got to lose? If you want to come see Airoh helmets in person, come on down to the first Speed Addicts Superstore in the city of Orange. Otherwise, we'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.